another tutorial of iPhone app development. In this part of the tutorial, we are going to discuss the Swift basic concept, and in the Swift basic concept, we are going to discuss value type and reference type. This is the second part of the Swift basic concept, and in the first part, we discussed let and var keyword, and we created a variable using let and var keyword. Now, we are going to discuss the value type and reference type. If you haven't gone through my previous tutorial, please click the thumbnail and get back to it, because we are going to proceed from the same playground we created in the previous tutorial. Also, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that you may not miss any tutorial which I am going to upload. So, moving to the value type and reference type. So what is a value type and a reference type? What is the types? In a Swift, anything that we create in a Swift can be of either of a value type or of a reference type. What is a value type and what is a reference type? In a simple language, in a simple computer language, a value that holds a data within its memory allocation. A value type is a type which hold the data within its own memory allocation, and a reference type contains the pointer to another memory location that holds the data. So, a value type, it contains the data. If you access a value type, to access a value type is much more quicker than to access a reference type, because a value type contain the original data and the reference type contain the address of the data. So, a reference type variable are stored in a heap and a value type variable are stored in a stack. We are going to discuss what is a stack and a heap. Also, a value type stores its content in a memory allocated in stack. When you create a value type, a single space in a memory is allocated. Remember, a value type is much more faster than a reference type because it contains the original data. Also, a value type, when you create a value type, a single space of the memory is allocated to store the value, and that variable directly holds a value. If you assign it to another variable, a value is copied directly and both the variables work independently. So, whenever the variable is modified, it will not be affected, the original value will not be affected. If the variable is value type variable is modified at some point in a code, the original value will not be affected. These are the few points that is very necessary for a value type and a reference type, and for the difference between the value type and the reference type. First of all, a value type contain a original data and a reference type contain the address of the data. A value type, the type variable are stored in a stack, whereas a reference type variable are stored in a heap. Value type, if the data is modified at some point in a code, a value type data is modified in some point in a code, the original value is not affected because it uses the copy of a data. Whereas in the reference type, the original part of the data is also modified. So, whenever you are asked what is a value type, you must remember a unique copy of a data. So, a value type, each instance keep a unique copy of a data. A type that create a new instance when assigned to a variable or constant when passed to a function. A type that create a new instance when assigned to a variable or constant or passed to a function. So, a unique copy of a data is created here. And in a reference type, each instance here a single copy of a data. So, what is the main difference? A unique copy of a data and a single copy of a data. A type that once initialized when assigned to a variable or constant or when passed to a function return a reference of the existing instance. So, a reference type are used by the reference which hold the reference to the object but not to the object itself, because the reference type represents the address of the variable rather than the data itself. Assigning a reference variable to another doesn't copy the data. Instead, it creates a second copy of the reference which refer to the same location of heap as a original value, same location of the heap. So that is why the data get whenever any data is modified in some part of the code, the original value is also modified because it contains the address of the same copy of the data, the same data, original data. Reference type variable are stored in different area in memory called heap. This means that when a reference type variable is no longer used, it can be marked for the garbage collection. Example of the reference type are class, object, array. So in this is the in normal computer language we are telling that classes are reference type and all that, but for the Swift programming we are going to discuss what are the reference type and a value type in a Swift language. So what is the difference between stack and a heap? In simple computer language, whenever we say a stack means that the static memory allocation, whereas heap means the dynamic memory allocation. Both stored in a computer RAM. Variable allocated to a stack are stored directly to the memory, and access to the memory is very fast. And allocation is dealt with when the program is compiled. Variable allocated to the heap have a memory allocated at runtime, and accessing this memory is a bit slower, but the heap size is only limited by the size of the virtual memory. Element of the heap have no dependency with each other and can always be accessed randomly at any time. So this is the difference between heap and stack. Now this is a very important flowchart, you can say, that the original value of a data is getting modified, then we say that call by reference, and if the original value of the data is not modified, then we say that it is called by value. This is a value type where original copy of the data does not modify because it creates a separate copy, whereas in a reference type it creates a shared copy, single instance shared copy. So the data get modified. So now this is also a very important, these are the very important for the interview question. Whenever they ask what is a value type and a reference type, you are going to say that original value of a data is getting modified and all that, and then they will ask what is whether a class is a reference type, whether is a struct is a reference type. So you must remember this part, a value type and a reference type. A reference type, what are reference type in Swift? Functions, closure and class. These three are the reference type in Swift, whereas rest, most of them are value type, integer, double, string, array. Here in a reference type we say that the original copy of the data is getting modified, and here the original copy of the data is not modified in the value type. So integer, double, string, array, dictionary, struct, set, enum and tuple, they are value type. So this when you are mutating a value type in Swift, you are not actually mutating a value, you are mutating a variable holding the value. So this is a very important. So let us discuss this thing practically with our playground we created in our earlier project. In our earlier project we discussed how to create a playground, and so we are going to open that playground and we are going to discuss how to create a variable in with a value type and a reference type using let and where. Let us open the playground that we created in our earlier project. Let me first close it. Open the playground. I created my playground kept my playground inside my document directory. Inside this playground folder, I will double click this playground file and my playground will open. Now we are going to discuss the value type and a reference type. So as we discuss, closure, function and class are reference type. So let me first create a class. I will create a class. See, if you write class over here like this, you will get see, just write a class. This class will be created and I will name this class as players. Inside this players class, I am going to create a variable named count, and the count I will initialize the count with 6. Okay. Now after this class I will create another variable with a name hockey player and a cricket player, and I will let me just create a variable hockey player. Initialize this hockey players with the player, because hockey player is also a player, has a players, and I will create a variable with cricket player. And I will just initialize this cricket player with hockey player itself. Now what I will do is I will write a cricket player dot count, cricket player dot count is I will just change the count value to 11. Okay, cricket player dot count is equal to 11. And now I will print the value of the hockey player count and the cricket player count. What I am going to write is print just use this slash and a bracket to print the value of hockey player dot count. This slash and a bracket will print the value of anything written inside this. So it is going to print a 11. Now I am going to print the cricket player count. See, cricket player count is also 11 and hockey player count is also 11, because the count variable is modified at some point in a code. Cricket player dot count, since I have written cricket player dot count is equal to 11, and so the count value is modified and the original count value is modified. So the hockey player count is also getting modified over here. This is a reference type. The original value is getting modified whenever the value is modified at some point of a code. The original value is also getting modified. If I use a struct, class, function and closure are reference type, and struct, array, dictionary, they are value type. So I am using a value type. Struct is a value type. What it will do is, see, the value is not getting modified. Hockey player count is 6 and the cricket player count is 11. So this is what the value type and the reference type is. Now let us try using where keyword for this. We are going to discuss where. So we have used where hockey player. We are not mutating the value of the hockey player, so we have used the let for that. For the cricket player we are using where, because cricket player dot count is getting modified. So let me use where, let for cricket player also. cannot assign a property of cricket player is a let constant. So the count value is not getting assigned. So what it will do to fix this? Change let to where to make it mutable. So it has put it where and it is now. So whenever I use let over here, nothing will happen because let and where is only for changing the value or not changing the value. Let value will not be changed in any part of the code, and the where value we can change or mutate the value of the where keyword. So this is what the reference type and a value type, and we have used this reference type and a value type with the let and where also. So this is what with this we come to the end of this tutorial, and we discussed the value type, we discussed the reference type, and we discussed the stack, we discussed the heap, we discussed what are the value types in Swift and what are the reference type in a Swift. We discussed how the value is getting modified. If the value is getting modified, it is a reference type, and if the value is not getting modified, it is a value type. So see you in the next tutorial. In the next tutorial, we are going to discuss the data types. So as we discussed, we are going to discuss the data types, and let me show you what we are going to discuss in our next tutorial. We are going to discuss, we have discussed let and where. We are going to discuss specifying types and type annotation, also the data types. Different data types are there, so we are going to discuss all the data types, number, boolean, string, collection type we will be discussing. So see you in the next tutorial. Please subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed, and click the thumbnail to get to the back to the previous tutorial if you haven't gone through the previous tutorial, or click the bell icon to get all the notification. Bye for now.